What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army? Happy Sunday. I did drop a video for you guys on Friday. I know I didn't give you any guys no content yesterday, man. I had a busy day, family day, Army. My daughter had her first cheer competition, man, and her team did great. So shout out to my little one for that, Army. But while I was out and about, you know, being daddy break, I was seeing a lot of things going on Instagram and Twitter, RIP TikTok as well. And put RIP TikTok in the comment section below. The world is mad right now, man, about TikTok. And the crazy thing, Army, I don't know if y'all know this, but had to be 2018. TikTok actually hit me up on IG to do sneaker content for them. Again, Army, I want to say like this was 2018, and I didn't take TikTok seriously at the time. I wish I did, because they was like, we want you to get on there. We want you to do sneaker content. Like, they reached out to me. That's the crazy thing. And man, who knows the opportunities had I really took that seriously. But it is what it is. But those affected by TikTok, man, hopefully y'all find some kind of way to, you know, make it shake for the time being. But Army, these Air Jordan 1 85 Breds, again, has had the community talking. And we finally got a list of some stores. First off, shout out to Tony D, because Tony D got us some nice photos of the Air Jordan 1 85 high Breds. And I posed a question, real talk, Army, and I posted this on IG. I said, real talk, other than the price tag, what is it to hate on the 85 Breds? Like, they really took their time with these joints. Now, I wasn't, you know, behind the scenes. I wish I could have been a fly on the wall for like the conversations, from just the detailing. Like my man said, like they didn't leave a menu for us at 85. You know what I'm saying? So we are basically trying to recreate to the fullest of our capabilities. And I feel like they put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into the shoe. I think that this is going to be one of the best Air Jordan 1 releases that we have had in a very long time. It's the 40th, Army. This is a special one. And a lot of people are a little bit, you know, upset now regarding how many stores are actually getting the shoes. At first, it was the price tag, $250. Can I say this, Army? Do I feel like $250 is high? Yes, I do. You know, but now that I'm seeing the behind the scenes, you know, the things that they did, the time and effort that they took into, you know, play, the extra $50, you know, I deal with that one, Army. Because again, y'all not tripping about paying $225 for some Air Jordan 4 white cements. Like, and at least they trying to get these joints as close to the OG. Now, that's a whole different story for a whole nother day, Army. But we can at least talk about, you know, where these joints are going to be dropping. Is it going to be as limited as we really thinking? You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this before we even read this list. If these joints, you know, come to your city or state, you got a chance. Some people don't even have a chance as far as staying in a state or a city unless it's sneakers out. But if you got one of these stores, and we know what time it is, Army. We know these are 10-0s. These are neighborhood stores. They ain't got like no district manager or nothing. So it's house rules. So if you cool with them, if you network, like this is your time to use your network skills, Army. But we got this right here. The retail list, Air Jordan 1 85 Breds. These are the expected US retailers to carry the Air Jordan 1 high 85 Bred based on them posting about the pairs through their official channels. We got Bait. We got Up NYC. I want to say Up NYC Fat Joe store. I know 218 is in Detroit. I want to say Oneness is in Kentucky. I know Bait is in LA, if I'm not mistaken. Soulfly is in Miami. Success is in Chicago. You know, Success is in Chicago. Wish ATL, that's in Atlanta. Soul Play, that's in Atlanta. So Atlanta, y'all got 2 spots. Exhibition, I want to say that's in Ohio. Woodstock, I'm not sure what Woodstock is. That might just be like a New York joint or something. I'm going to just say New York or like East Coast, I'll feel like. Undefeated, that's LA. Trophy Room, That's in Florida. Shoe Palace. Now, here we go, Army. The only reason why, you know what? Let me finish the list. We got I'm on my year. We know where my year is at, DC area. All the Right. I'm not sure what All the Right is. We got Sneaker Politics. We got Better Gift Shop. And then we got Lapstone and Hammer. Now, out of all of these on here, Army, it's only one chain retailer that's on here. And I'm talking about like a Foot Locker, JD Sport, Finish Line type, establishment. And that's Shoe Palace. Now, the reason why Shoe Palace is getting pairs, Army, is because it's in the Bay Area. All-Star Weekend is in the Bay Area. All-Star Weekend is going to have majority of the pairs. I'm going to let y'all know that right there. So, again, if I didn't name a store in your city or state and you really want these, All-Star Weekend might be your best bet. Because now here, Shoe Palace is going to get them again. All-Star Weekend, California. So y'all got to check and see what locations are getting them. I'm going to assume that it's going to be majority of the spots that, All-Star Weekend allocate. Because I remember All-Star Weekend in Chicago, certain spots had certain things. All-Star Weekend in Cleveland, certain spots had certain things. So All-Star Weekend is just a whole vibe. Y'all just going to have to, do the whole map tour test for All-Star Weekend. But these other spots, if you ain't right with the managers or with an employee, y'all know what time it is. And I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all, Army. But one thing I will say, like, this is giving me Air Jordan 1 Rebellionaire vibes. Where X amount of stores, like most of these stores, like I'm surprised corporate isn't on here, but most of those tier zeros, they gonna get a decent amount of pairs. So I don't know how many pairs I made, but with 23 stores, they gotta split it up. So if it's, let's just say 30,000 pairs, and that might be a stretch, but then that's 30,000 pairs split up between, the 23 stores. Sneakers app probably gonna get some too. So if you in the right area at the right time, I do feel like you probably got a chance at getting these joints, Army. I feel like the chances are more believable now that we have the list of stores that's getting them. You know what I'm saying? Now you know what moves you need to make. Because at first it was like, who getting them? I always say in sneakers, man, it's about networking. You got to network. You got to make sure you shake your hands with the right people. And if you shake hands with the right people, if you know some of the managers at these stores, and I'm not saying this right, Army, but this is how sneakers is. Nobody said sneakers was fair. Nobody said this is the guidelines that everybody abides. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the 10 commandments of sneakers, bro. It's a free-for-all out here. Every man for himself half the time. So, hey, we'll see what's to it. But then again, like I said, I do feel like majority of the pairs going to be there for All-Star Weekend, but some of these spots still might get 100 pairs. I feel like if a spot got 100 pairs, that's a decent amount for a shoe like this. 150, 200 pairs. Like, there's only 23 stores getting them. It's not like they spread it everywhere. And only, every store only getting 48 pairs. Like, I think these stores going to at least get 100 pairs. Like, if they on this list, they at least getting 100 pairs. And then again, Armin, this is just an assumption. I don't have the allocated inventory, but just with the numbers, just with the numbers, if you got a store, I say if you the first 50 in line, you should be straight. Unless, they already go. We got a couple weeks. But I feel like Nike gonna be monitoring these pairs, man. I'm honestly surprised that people got pairs early. I would have felt like Nike was gonna hold these down. But then again, this could be like Nike be up to stuff too, man. Like they might be like, let me get these pairs out early, and then we gonna double back and see who already sold pairs. Like I feel like this is that shoe that they really got their Inspector Gadgets on, bro. Like we gonna see what store gonna do right. Real talk. Who knows? Who knows, Army? But I feel like they watch it. So with that being said, good luck. February 14th. Galaxy Foam's gonna be just as tough. But spots are getting these shoes. It's not like spots not getting them. It's just a small amount of spots are getting them. But we don't know, how many pairs they get in Army. So we gonna have fun this year. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted stuff to be limited again. Y'all want the chase. Like, let's be honest. Sneakers has always really been about the chase. Chase the grail. chase the shoe that's coming out. But when that chase is no longer there, people start losing interest. So now we about to see what's up. Now we about to get that interest back up. Because I'm hearing that it's multiple not necessarily multiple variations. And I want to talk about this on another video. But I seen a loved one said, like, the unions are not limited. Not saying that you're not going to have to put your fee work in. But just saying, like, these ain't all that limited. Like, them shadows, them for the people. But them frag unions, yeah. I'm telling y'all, Army, they giving us consolation prizes for the joints we ain't gonna touch. That's why we got 2 different versions of the undefeated fours. That's why we getting 2 different versions of the Nigels. One gonna be more limited than the other. I just got a feeling. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see it out. But let me know how y'all feel about everything in the comment section below. Check out the video I posted Friday. Talk about our first shock drop of 2025. Also, Army. So got a big live going on around Super Bowl weekend, Army. So I keep y'all put on all of the information. Just stay tuned in with your boy. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vote. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones. And of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. Them most beefy, looking like 2 laughs. 2 less, cause your ass taking nail.